you are live.
Hi guys. You know what?
Oh wait.
You know.
Damn it. This is not.
You know what this is, right? It's Friday, bitches. It is.
It's Friday, bitches.
It's fucking Friday.
It fucking is.
Welcome, Stevina.
Hey.
You need to
Thank you for making all the effort of going to putting a wig on for us.
I don't know about you girls, but I think he looks very fetching.
I just love your new natural hair, Stevie.
Natural locks.
Yeah, it's 100%
Oh,
natural.
How do you get those ringlets to sit so perfectly?
You don't want to know.
He twists it in his dick.
No, the ringlets would be a hell of a lot smaller than that.
And here we have the gutter already. 30
Sorry,
seconds
that
in.
was me. I started straight away. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Right there, everybody should have what we need now. Sorry, we're running late, guys. I'm running late as per usual.
Same.
Yeah. So good evening, everybody. How are we this fine Friday evening?
Hello, it's Friday. Yes, thank fuck.
Think we'll do a few shout outs, say hello to a few peoples in chats. Who have we? We've got Sarah's in, Manic Stereo's in, Rog Vapes is in as well. Hello. Mighty White, good evening, sir. Sainty. Hey babe.
Village.
Yes, Village is here. We have the gorgeous Jules, the jammy sod 1k winning Jules. We've got
Can't believe
Ash, and we have Timmy. Who else have we got? We've got JP as well. Mike's Mex is in. Hello. Yeah,
Have you
Darren, we
seen
know
him?
you're here. Yep, Sarah's in. Yeah. Yeah,
Rog.
we've got a good wee crowd in this evening.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Right, hold on. I still don't fucking
Yeah, pass me
carry
that.
on, right?
This seems to have been a really long week for some reason. Like, I feel like it's been ages since we casted.
I know.
It feels really weird. Normally it's just like, oh god, it's Friday again. But tonight, this week it's just dragged.
Have you been working a lot?
Yeah, probably.
That's why.
Right. That'll be why.
And this is my first time on Witty since she's moved over to Twitch.
It is. You
Yes.
were with us on YouTube, but you've not
Yeah.
been since then. So thank you for joining us.
You're a
Thank you for having me. I'm no longer a Twitch virgin.
You're not.
bitch virgin.
Yay! Welcome to hell.
Can I
We
take
won't-
this thing off now? Fucking
Aye, of course you can. We will go gentle on you tonight, seeing as how you've been with us before and got roasted.
Hello to you in Australia. Thank you for joining us.
Hey Ozzy.
Hey Ozzy.
Hey Bill. Thank you, Bill. Much appreciated.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So,
Thank you.
who wants to host this week?
Molten.
Stevie, do you want to host?
Get Stevie to do it.
I think you should host the bitches for the week. I think that'd be awesome.
I'm a guest.
I'm a guest. Right, okay, so let's get it out of the way first of all. Am I really dark on camera or is it just me?
No, you're a little bit dark.
A little bit.
That's no better, is it?
Not really.
Right, hold on.
Where's my beastie? There it is.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Right.
I can see your lovely face now.
Oh, that's not necessarily a good thing, my darling. Oh my god.
Hiya,
Okay,
Mo.
so, hey everybody. Thanks for joining us. So, let's get out of the way first of all. We'll go to our guest first. Stevie, what are you vaping on, honey?
Oh, rabbit the headlights.
Yeah.
What am I vaping on actually?
Stuff and things.
Yeah, a couple of things. T-Class with the Aromomizer Plus on top, and in that I have, courtesy of Gale, Vampire Vapes, Rhubarb and Ginger.
Yes, it went that way.
Oh.
Do you like it?
Love it.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing.
I'm thoroughly enjoying that. It was really, really nice.
1 second.
Sorry.
Stevie, turn your microphone up and move it closer to your mouth.
I need to move it closer. That better.
Aye, there we go.
Sorted.
Second of all, I'm on the Swedish Vapors Hive Squonk Kit.
Oh,
And in that I have Juice and Power Shock,
It's named right, that. It gives me fucking hives.
It's a bit plastic, but you know.
It's not that, it's the fucking top of it.
Oh, that the pissy plastic. Yeah,
Fucking autumn.
it works though. So
It does work, that's true. As long as you're happy vaping it.
That one really does look like a granny nipple.
does, doesn't it?
Like a granny nipple? Why?
Yeah.
What does a granny nipple look like?
Like an old crusty nipple.
Or shriveled?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
Okay, it's moving.
They like the shape of it. Like, hold it up to the camera again, Stevie. Look at it.
Hi, Frank.
Yeah, I suppose it does, because it shrivels up. Aye, it goes to aye. Right, okay, I'm with him on that one.
Yeah.
Right, go.
Yeah, that I won't be getting vaped on for the rest of the fucking evening. Thank you very much, ladies.
You're welcome.
That's the service we provide.
I've also got Trusted Drag with the Kelpie on top, and my IPV Squonker is sitting down there on charge. And that's me, ladies. I'm all done.
Okay,
Right.
pass it off then.
What are you vaping on?
Okay, so I am on the very last, and I mean the very, very last dregs of this raspberry ice pod in the Hexa. And, like, I mean, bare minimum.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're running on fumes.
I know, but it's so good that I'm literally going to vape it till it's dry.
Don't blame you.
And then, obviously, the Lux
Old Faithful.
with the off neck smash with...
Yes, well, we'll come on to that in a wee minute.
Yes.
Yes,
And-
look, he's got some.
I'm really disappointed because my IPV Squonker died on me.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
It's absolutely fucked.
This is now a paperweight as well.
Oh, again!
Completely fucked.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Won't work at all.
Yeah, so it's alright if you leave it for about 20 minutes,
Thank you, Emily.
but if you take a few pulls on it, it will eventually say no atomizer. And then no matter what you do, unscrew it, rescrew it back on, turn it off, turn it on again, like everything, change the
Seems to
fucking...
be the carbon ones that they're having a problem with.
Yeah. Fucking change the ATI on it. Still says no atomizer, and then you have to wait 20 minutes to vape on it again.
The
that
carbon one
sucks.
that I've got, every now and again, I'm starting to get a dry hit off it, and then it over squonks. I mean, to take a vape on, you end up with juice everywhere. So you've got to actually suck the juice back in through the pump.
A dry hit on this auto squonker. Who'd have thunk it?
And, well, Chris's carbon is fucked as well, so...
Well, there you go. And yeah, this one hasn't skipped a beat.
Neither has mine.
don't know
Neither's
whether-
that one. I mean, that's Jules' own one. That's been absolutely perfect. But the carbon one's
I don't know
So,
whether
yeah.
they're just... Whether they're prototypes or something, I don't know.
Quite possibly.
I know you emailed them, didn't you? There wasn't any email back, was there?
No. But
Um,
it came in a full, like,
yeah, it came in the
parcel, so I don't know.
right.
Retail, but...
I think we'll give Sherilyn a wee email again and see.
Yeah.
Um, so is that all you're on tonight?
It is. I'm running very low. I've literally only just got back from work, so I haven't had the chance, but
Okay.
that's me.
In other words, she hasn't raided Chris's stash yet.
Okay, pass it off.
Gail.
Okay. Right, I'm on a wee few things. So I'm on Mass Modus Plaque, and I've got the off plank still on that. It's interesting, isn't it, that we're still using that? I've really been enjoying it. So in that, I have the Vampire Vape Watermelon Mojito, which I've really been enjoying in this weather because it's so cooling. Really good. I'm also on the IPV Sponker, which I have just changed the 1 coil out for the 0.3 coil, and it is so much better because I was getting really frustrated with it. It wasn't giving me a satisfying vape at all. Do you know what I mean? But I've been testing it this week on the 1 coil. But yeah, so I'm on that, and in that I have that wonderful juice. And it's actually working out really well because it means that my juice is lasting longer.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what the 1M coil is like because I've tried it. And it's no
It's
assy.
okay. It's all right for somebody who wants to vape that high aromas, but for me, it just doesn't satisfy me. I'm also on this. I stole it back off his hand, so I've been using this all week actually. I have vaped the pods completely dry hitted because it is me. Oh yes, and talking of which, I've had 4 dry hits off of this as well.
Cool.
But then it is me, so but I'm really enjoying this. See for getting my nick in me.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this wee thing. It's awesome. And now and again I've been having a wee hit of this as well. Because it tastes so close to a menthol cigarette, I find it's actually pulled me back in. It's really pulled me. So I've had as you all know, Dan and I are on a bit of a health kick. So I've been on a bit of a diet, and so of course I've been craving stuff. So I'm vaping lots of shit to try and take away all the cravings and things like that. So that's been helping. So excuse me.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, I still need to get the other flavoured pods for that. I haven't had the chance yet.
So yeah, that's what I'm on. Bunny, go for it.
Well, it'll not take me long to do mine tonight. I've only got 3 on the go at the minute. I have the Trinity Alpha from Smog, and that I have Deja Voodoo from Wick Liquor's Nick Salt range, which is really rather yummy.
Never tried any of the Wick Liquor stuff. I never did reviews about it.
Oh, Gail, you should. It is amazing. You wouldn't like the Deja Voodoo because it's coconut.
Right. Danny MBK said to me, was it Boulevard or Carnival, one of them that I would like?
Boulevard.
You would love the Boulevard, and if you like your citrus ones, Contra would be one that you would like as well.
That's the one you said to me.
And the other thing I've got on the go is the IPv3, which has not missed a beat since I got it. Same as you, Gail, I just changed the pod out, put the 0.3 on it, and it is so much better.
Isn't it?
The 0.1, or the 1-on-1 is, it's not the worst, but this one, the 0.3, is perfect for this.
Even the difference in the flavour, when you go to the lower on coil, the difference in flavour is so much better.
Stop it.
And that I have the Pod Salt Pink Haze, the Doozy Vape collaboration one, which is really rather yummy. And then of course my big boyo, I have the V2 Minikin with the Free Max Mesh Pro on top, and of course I have the very lovely Enigma from our fantastic sponsor, Mr.
I've got
Chris.
to say, Chris, do you know what I mean? I'm not just blowing smoke up your arse because you know that I wouldn't do that, but I am so enjoying this juice. I really am.
Tell me about it.
The fact that I'm still vaping it and I've been vaping it daily without feeling sick or anything like that, it's awesome.
It is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so that's what I'm on this evening, and of course then, because we've got some juice reviews coming up for you lovely people this evening, I have my Hexom with the goon sitting on top of it, freshly wicked by our fabulous spanner.
Minion.
Yes, Minion. Yeah, Chief Bitch Minion. He keeps correcting me if I don't give him his proper title. So, Chief Bitch Minion, bless him, fixed up my goon for me just before we come on air. So I'm ready to roll.
It's all ready and whipped and ready to go for our juice. So what we've done, we're doing a wee bit different, guys. It's not just us doing the review. Stevie is joining us in the reviews this week. His face. Stevie was over earlier on today here, and I gave him 2 of the range. There's 5 in this range, so I gave Stevie 2 of the range to try so that he can do it with us. Yeah, it's the Boring Vape Company that we're doing this week.
I've got the bucket handy just in case.
Just in case.
Can I just say a quick one? Your pod salts are coming out. So yeah, me and Chris have just been so busy we haven't had the chance to send them out. Okay. It was Timmy, wasn't it?
Aye, Gail's more likely to put a boot up your arse than blow smoke up it. This is very true, Irish.
Who was it that won the pod salts again? Sorry. Was it Timmy?
Yeah.
Timmy, yes.
Yeah. They are coming out to you, I promise. We've just been fucking snowed under with a whole Enigma sale thing, but they will be there. I apologise.
Life takes over, darling. I'm sure everybody gets that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, shit happens.
But they are here and they will be sent.
Yeah, and I might be out of line here, but he has to say what I think, and you all know that. See all these stupid bastards that are opening PayPal disputes against Chris? Get yourselves to fuck,
You
right?
just took the words out
It's
of my mouth.
not his fault that DPD have fucked up. And a PayPal dispute is a last resort. Why have you not contacted Chris to find out what is going on before doing that? it fucking gives his company a bad name. So have a bit of patience, guys, or a bit of common sense and contact him directly. No? Anyway, there, I've had my rant tonight. So, 66.98 took off me today.
To PayPal.
PayPal disputes.
I'll take automatic.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, a wee bit, as Gail says, a wee bit of common sense, people. It's not fucking rocket science at the end of the day.
Do you know what I mean? Then you've got to...
If the stuff had been missing for a week to a fortnight, then fine, fair enough. But a few days, for God's sake.
Exactly. And the thing is, do you know what I mean? You all know this is a new release juice. So Chris has been snowed under with the amount of postage he's had to put out. Give the guy a bit of leeway. He's one guy working in a shop. Do you know what I mean? It's not like he's got a massive team behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Run over.
I'll try and not be ranty tonight, shall I? Not promising how that'll go right enough, but hey. Right, before we do you want to do the juice reviews first, or do you want to do a wee bit of news first, or what? Stevie, you pick. Because I know you're so excited about doing these reviews.
News first.
Right, okay, so there's just a couple of articles that I put up in the bitches this week, guys. If you haven't seen them, then why not? Go on to the bitches and have a wee look. The first one that we're going to talk about is actually one that Vic put out that I'd noticed earlier on. This week, Vic had put it out, and it's about how new smoking statistics are showing that grey vaping is on the rise, so older generations are more coming into the vaping scene. What do you reckon? What do you think?
I take offence to that title to begin with.
Do you?
Aye.
I'm offended, you're offended.
Bastards. Not great, it's fucking silver highlights.
It's silver highlights. But yeah, but see, you men get away with that. It looks distinguished on men. On us women, we've got to fucking cover it up.
Hiya, Tom.
Hey Tom, how you doing?
The greys in like my baby hair are starting to already come through the dye, and I'm like, no!
Wee. You're 22?
I've been going grey since I was 14.
Really? See, Zan's been grey since he was in his early 20s.
Yeah.
I'm just going to own that shit now, guys. So you'll watch as my grey hair gradually grows out. It's going to come down and down, down. Because I'm past all the fucking colouring bit now. I'm fed up with it. But silver highlights my arse, says Andy.
Yeah, that's why I started dyeing my hair in the first place, because I was going grey.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Right, so what do you think? Do you see more older people smoke? I think I see a lot more older people vaping.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. I think you find that in kind of my age bracket, people are starting to realise that if they do carry on smoking, the life expectancy is just going to go downhill. So I think they're now starting to realise, right, okay, I've got a lot to live for. So why do I want to put myself in an early grave?
Yeah.
They are making the switch. I think that's why the statistics are now showing that that age group is more prone to vaping. That's his personal opinion.
Yeah, I have to notice working in the shop. There's a lot of our regular customers are of the older generation. Most of them are over 50. And we have had, especially recently, we've had several, older ladies I've noticed coming in to buy their first vape kit. There's been quite a lot of new vapors and like I say, most of them are women, and they're all over 50.
There you go. Do you think so, Em?
Yeah, no, I'm completely in agreement. I mean,
I think it's a great thing.
Just a quick example. Chris said to me a few days ago, actually, a guy came into the shop who was a subscriber of Chris's. On a fucking topside jewel, he was in his 60s.
Awesome.
So it's not even just making the switch. There's a lot more people now in the elder years that are actually hobbyists as well.
Mm-hmm. I think a big part of it is though that the older generation have more disposable income to become hobbyists than maybe the younger generation who you know, are saving for a house or are doing all the things that the older generation have already done. Maybe would that be part of it?
Yeah, it could also be the shiny artist takes over as well.
Well, yeah, we need to ask
Yeah,
Ronnie about that one.
that feels.
that struggle's very real.
Well, I suppose
Very
especially
real.
in, you know, retirees, you know, they don't work, a lot of them. So, you know, it's a chance for them to get out, have a social life, something that they enjoy doing.
Yeah.
It takes up their time.
Yeah, well, I noticed that last night. You know, it's our fucking national holiday over here at the minute, so we went up last night, one of the local bonfires here, and there was hundreds of people there, and it was amazing the amount of older generation ones that were, you know, running around with things like this. There was quite a lot of them, you know, standing with their T18s or T22s or whatever, but there was a hell of a lot of older generation sub-ohm vapors running around there last night. It was all the young kids were running about pissed as farts, fucking smoking like chimneys, but the older ones, yeah, they were having a drink and enjoying themselves, but they were all standing, like I say, with their vape devices and puffing up a storm.
Also saying what most people don't realise is that insurance premiums drop. That's what the older generations know, and they're saying too. That's not true, Balls, because we covered this a couple of months ago. Insurance premiums don't drop if you stop smoking and switch to vaping, because what they look at is they look at how, whether you take nicotine into your body. They don't look at how you do it, whether you're smoking, whether you're vaping, whether you're using patches or gum. If you're taking nicotine into your body, then they take you as a smoker in their terms. So the insurance premiums don't drop, unfortunately. They should, but they don't.
Yeah, they should, because none of us smoke. And just because we use vaping to get a source of nicotine doesn't make us smokers. And if anybody asks me, do I smoke? My answer straight away, no.
I know.
Are you a smoker? No.
But we're still being tarred with that same brush, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what's happening in
0
Birmingham?
milligram. 0 milligram.
Yeah.
So how can any insurance company say that I'm still a smoker when I take 0 milligram?
Yeah.
They can't.
I think it's really interesting also what's been in the news this week about the hotels. The hotels. Fucking here we go, guys. My fucking mix up all my words. It's going to be fun trying to pronounce these juices too. Anyway, the hospitals in Birmingham, the Sandwell in Birmingham,
Birmingham General,
and all smoking on their grounds, even in people's cars. They've got e-cig wizard stores in their hospitals now, and they're turning all the smoke shelters into vape shelters. I think that's fantastic. It's so long overdue, and if it goes well and that could spread all over the country, then I think we're on a winner.
100%.
Oh, I fully agree. I think I'm honestly surprised that none of the hospitals have done it sooner, and I think Birmingham General is quite a busy hospital, so they're basically the flagship for it. We'll see how well it takes off there, and then other hospitals might be encouraged to start doing the same.
Yeah, I think. Hey Archie, welcome.
Hi Archie.
Yeah, I think it's actually it's such a positive thing. It's so nice to have some positive news like that. To come out, because we all know for years we've been fighting the negative propaganda shite.
Yeah.
It's so good, and I really do hope more hospitals. I mean, we're lucky up in Scotland that they're quite pro vaping compared to a lot of places in the UK, aren't we? We have it up here that you can vape outside the hospitals and stuff. There's no, you know, you can't vape or anything.
Well, yeah, well, we were the
Some
same
of them-
here, because
some of
we
the
were able to go and
NHS
sit outside the hospital when I was in. You know,
Yeah.
we just went and sat outside to have a vape, and there was no problem.
Well, the NHS is supplying mods, starter kits to pregnant women as well up here.
That's a good idea.
So that's, I think up here they're the first to do it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Greater Glasgow are doing that. So yeah, it's all good news. It's all positive in direction.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to say on that one?
Nope, pretty much covered that, I think.
Okay, right. Let's have a wee look then. What was the other one? I'm scrolling here and I've sent them to you in chat, didn't I?
Yeah.
You've had a brain, it'd be dangerous. Right. Where are you? There, I sent it to Stevie. And my chat fucking decides to. Anybody else have problems with Facebook this week?
I've been having problems with Facebook on my phone, especially for months.
Yep.
Doesn't want to play. Right, okay, so the other one, the other article that I put in that was talking about is the minister's plan to wipe out smoking by 2030. So again, a positive thing for us. What are your thoughts on this one?
I think for this to work the way they want it to, they are going to have to be a lot more open to the prospect of people vaping. Instead of being so closed off about it and putting silly restrictions where you really don't need silly restrictions, and they should be encouraging, like, there's so many people out there, especially like bars, restaurants, places like that, where they put the vapors in along with the smokers outside in the smoking area. There should be separate areas, and it should be encouraged that there are separate areas for vapors. I think if the government were to do this right and they get a lot of businesses on board and get them, but you know, not encouraging vaping on the premises per se, but having dedicated vaping areas for vapors that go for a night out or go for a meal or something like that. Like when you're walking through town, how many parts of America especially, even in like outside, out in the open, if you're walking through a park, you're not allowed to vape. That's just overkill.
Yeah, I mean, we were at an outdoor concert last week.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing.
We were told, no, you can't. You need to go and vape at the smoking area. Says, wait a minute, I'm not smoking. So why have you not made a segregated area for vapors and a segregated area for smokers?
Mm-hmm.
You're just lumping us all in at the one area,
Mm-hmm.
and it's an open air event, so it doesn't make any bloody difference as far as I'm concerned.
No, you're outside. You're not.
Yeah.
You know, it's different if you're in a confined space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like a concert hall or a bar or something like that. That's completely different. But a concert that's being held in an open field where there's no shelter, so there's no risk of contamination to anybody else. You know, why put you over there along with the smokers? It's
Yeah, I mean, it didn't make any difference because I mean, as soon as the smokers sparked up a cigarette, you're getting that cigarette smoke, so it was wafting all over the place.
Mhm.
And I'm sure people would have been more acceptable to like the fruit vapes or the dessert vapes, the likes of Jules and I were vaping plus other vapors who were there.
yeah.
It'd been more acceptable to that, even if we were sitting down and vaping in where everybody was still sitting,
Mm-hmm.
rather than somebody, lighting up a cigarette.
I'd rather come home smelling like strawberry cheesecake than I would a fag or an ashtray.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, they do. I think a lot of people have to start very widely publicising the differences between smoking and vaping because there's so many people that still think they're one and the same. And that's where I have an issue because they're two completely different things. Just because you breathe something into your lungs doesn't mean you're smoking. You know, you breathe fresh air every day. That doesn't make you a smoker. When you're standing over your kettle first thing in the morning waiting on it to boil, you're breathing in that steam. That doesn't make you a smoker. So people need to start realising the differences, that just because I choose to get my nicotine using this doesn't mean I'm a smoker.
On that note, over to Science Tits because she can actually fucking explain all this.
Well, yeah, funnily enough, I was going to say when you have a hot shower in the morning,
Yeah.
breathing in water vapour.
Mm-hmm.
But no, funnily enough, actually, I helped a friend of mine quit smoking earlier this week. She's loving it. She hasn't had a cigarette since. But
Brilliant.
Good.
anyway, her brother said to her, "Oh, popcorn lung," and I was like,
Oh no.
Did you get him? Did you get him in?
"No," I told her, and she was like, "Yeah, I figured as much." I was like, "Yeah," but no, I mean, there's a few bars over here that are like that accept vaping, but obviously, you know, small pod systems. They say as long as you're not fucking blowing up massive clouds, like we're not bothered. Everyone in here has to be over 18 anyway.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some bars.
Tommy's saying he'll be honest, he does have the occasional cigarette nights that he tends to end up in bushes. But Tommy, that's fine because, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all the cigarettes that you're not smoking that matters.
Yeah,
and
I know.
hopefully you'll come to a point where you'll prefer having your vape than a cigarette when you're having a drink.
I know several people that vape, but when they go for a night out on the town with their mates, they buy a packet of fags, and that's the only time they ever smoke.
Yeah.
You know? Because
Yeah,
they
my
just,
friend was like that. I always called her
that-
the pretend smoker.
it's that association, isn't it? You know, they vape the rest of the week, but when they're going out to have that pint, it's the association, because you usually always associate one with the other.
Yeah.
Because
You
it
do.
was, what, did you just find it difficult when they brought in the smoking ban in the pubs like
Yeah.
10 years ago? Did you just,
I thought it was fantastic. As a smoker, a heavy smoker, I thought it was fantastic. I was more than happy to go outside.
I found it
have
a
a
bit
cigarette.
hard. I found it a bit hard to get used to, because I was used to getting my pint at the bar, going and sitting at my table, and you know, taking that first drink of that beer and then lighting that cigarette, and that was what I found really difficult getting used to, having to go outside to do that. Because I was used to, you know, sitting in the comfort and stuff, and it did take a bit of getting used to, but you know, now it was probably the best thing that could ever have happened, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
How did you find it when the smoking ban came in?
I mostly started after, so it was fine.
Right.
Like, it was what I always knew.
Yeah. Stevie?
Oh, no,
You-
you know, I mean, I gave up smoking about 30 odd years ago,
You did.
and it was well, the majority, you know why I took up vaping is just because I started the DIY stuff. But I'll be honest with you, even when I did give up smoking, I still missed that action.
Yeah.
You know, it was the hand to mouth action with a cigarette.
It's habitual, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, and I do see why people, especially people who are newly stopping smoking, who do socialise on a Friday, Saturday evening, whatever. That's the time where they struggle most, I think, when they are going out for a social event and they're you know they're getting that itchy way. Jesus, you know, this is something I'm not used to doing. I used to always have a drink or go outside for a cigarette. They're not doing that now. And I think that's, you know, that's where new vapors find it a little bit difficult, I think.
Yeah.
I'll never forget after the ban came in. It came into Scotland first before it came into England, and we were used to it up here. Like I would go out for the night out with the girls. Obviously, you'd have to go outside and have your cigarette or whatever. The only one that I really missed was sitting at the table after, if I was out for a meal and having my fag at the table with my coffee. That was the one that I missed. But not long after it had come in up here, we went visiting family down south, and they could still smoke in the pub. And I found it really, really strange. Although I'd only been in here about 4 or 5 months, I found it really strange being able to sit in the pub and have a drink and a cigarette again.
I was the
So
same.
that way it was like, oh,
I was the same. I went to Spain in 2009, and you were still, at that time, you were still able to smoke in the hotels and bars and stuff over there. So we went and get checked into the hotel and everything that afternoon. You know, went and left all the cases in the rooms, come down into the bar, and we were sitting. There was all these ashtrays all over the place, you know, with the wee boxes of matches in them and stuff. I never thought anything of it really, and I was just sitting there drinking my beer. I says to my mum, "I'll be back in a minute. I'm nipping out for a smoke." And she says, "You don't have to. You can smoke there." And I went, "Mum, we're inside. You're not allowed to smoke inside." And the wee barman pipes up, and he just comes over at me with a lighter and lit it, and he went, "Smoke." Okay. And even then, I was still looking over my shoulder for the fag police, you know.
yeah, Bob was saying it was the same over there. They implemented the smoking ban in Washington, and when he was going to different states, it was still available in casinos. It's weird.
Yeah.
It was very weird at first.
I think what they need to do, if this is going to be successful, is that they need to educate the general public. Because even now, if I'm walking through town, I'll have people go at me, and I'm like, it's not a secondhand smoke.
Yeah, it can do you
Oh
no
yeah,
harm.
I've had that as well.
It's not a secondhand smoke, and I think even for people that don't vape and don't smoke, it needs to be made public that it's okay.
Yeah.
But this is down to shit media, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
It's down to all the bullshit lies that
Oh.
they've telling over the years.
On another note, that fucking Cancer Research UK poster does my fucking head. Have you seen it?
The obesity
Oh,
one.
the obesity one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obesity kills too.
Well, see, for us fat birds, it really fucking hit a nerve. It really hit a fucking nerve. My blood was boiling when I saw that.
I'm
Not
not
even
fucking
that,
surprised.
right? 1, obesity causes cancer. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It increases your likelihood of cancer. It does not cause cancer,
Oh.
for 1. For 2, it's on a friggin' cigarette packet.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, what's
Stop
that
it.
got to do with obesity?
And 3, you're basically saying that smoking's okay because, you know, if you're fat, that's going to cause cancer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
smoking isn't.
The message they were trying to send there, it was not getting sent in the proper way at all, was it?
Right, there's a mass. Right, the reason I point it out is because on the bus to work there is one of those massive fuck off billboards with it on. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
cannot miss
there's
it.
some of the
And
bus stops up along the road
Every
here have them.
time- Every time I pass it, it just grates on me.
Oh, speaking of which, on advertisement on bus shelters, you know that one for Jewel that was floating about this week? There's one of the bus stops down the road from here has one of them.
I've not seen it.
Aye.
Exactly, Tom. The only way we're going to change minds is with education. You know, that's the only way that you're going to change minds, and that's why if I want a vape, I'll vape. Do you know what I mean? I don't go about blowing big clouds or anything like that. But if somebody wants to come up and say something to me, then I welcome the opportunity to educate them. You know, because that's the only way you're going to teach people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they think they think that you're delusional and that they're right because that's what they've seen in mainstream media, and mainstream media is always correct, isn't it, and truthful and honest. But
Of course
I
they
think
are.
you can only do what you can do. I mean, my cousin that's over in Vancouver, right? He was a smoker for years. Him and I had a rip-roaring row one night over Facebook Messenger about him saying to me, "Oh, you need to stop that vaping. It's no good for you," and this, that. And do you know what I mean? And I mean, it was a rip-roaring row. We ended up actually in a call arguing with each other over it. Do you know what I mean? And I sent him all the stuff and that, and he was like, "All right." I said, "See," and then since then, Canada have done the 180 on the vaping, and he was like, "Right, you know, he's actually smoke free and vape free. He just went cold turkey because of his health issues." But he was like, he messaged me to say, "I apologise, I was wrong." I was like,
Yeah, I had an argument. We went, Jules and I went for a night out. This was a while ago. We went for a night out, and it was to my sister's in-laws bowling club that they go to. And I was outside vaping, and there's this woman out. She's smoking away, and she's looking at me. You know that kind of looking down the nose at you as if you're a piece of
Yeah.
shit just stood in.
Yeah.
And I just got, I took a vape and I blew a cloud, and she went, "That stuff stinks." And I looked at her and I went, "You got a fag. This smells of donuts. That smells of burning ash. End of. But you shouldn't be smoking that stuff because I read in the paper that gives you popcorn lung." I went, "Oh, here we fucking go." Well, I stood for 5 minutes and tried to educate this woman, but she just put the shutters down. She did not want to listen. But the newspaper said, I read it in the paper, it said this, it said that, it said that, and you know what? There's not even any point in talking to you.
You can't until people like that are willing to listen, or it's now promoted in mainstream media. "Oh, listen, we found out vaping's wonderful, and vaping's 95% safer, and vaping's this." That's the only time you're going to convert people like that.
I mean, it needs to be a headline in the Sunday Sport. Elvis found vaping on the moon.
That might work. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe somebody should start that vicious rumor. You know, any of you guys in chat, feel free.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah, it just needs to be made.
Exactly, Bill. Bill says you can't educate stupid, and he's 100% spot on.
You know, just for all the newspapers to just print an article, vaping does not cause popcorn lung.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Vaping, 95% safer than smoking.
How many of the mainstream media publication owners are also owners of big pharma and big tobacco companies? And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always go back to money, guys. You follow the money.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Money talks and shit walks.
If you read it in the Daily fucking Mail, it must be 1000%. Might as well watch Keem stuff for your daily news. Absolutely, it's. But then we are the converted, aren't we? We are the. We keep saying this. We are already the converted.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Kev.
But you know, I do. I'm seeing more and more. Not that I go out very much now, but do you know what I mean? When we're out and about, I do see more and more vapors
Can I
than I ever did.
Can I answer Kevin?
Yes, go for it.
Kevin, I always sit down for a piss because I'm too fear in case I pee in my shoes.
I know. So anyway, that was that. A wee bit of news. Let's have a look at just the one thing that I put in the bitches this week. It was just one of the newer releases. It's the Vaptio. Vaptio Sleep Pod Kit. What did you think of this one, guys?
I quite like the look of it, you know.
I do.
It's very shiny. I like it.
It's a pod. It's like all. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not
but-
going to be massively innovative.
But you're talking to the fucking pod queen here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was interested to see what you think.
It does look
Hello.
nice.
Yeah, I'm gathering up the right collection of pods myself.
Stevie, what do you think? Yeah. Right, so in the bitchometer, that's a.
It's the kind that's getting to the stage you've seen one, you've seen them all now, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, yeah, but still, can never have too many pods.
I mean, this, this is different because it's got the auto squonker thing. It's not a pod as such. It's, do you know what I mean? Oh, honey. The Pasito one that's got the rebuildable deck, the Smoant Pasito, it's got a rebuildable deck. So yeah, it's got something different to offer. What's the one that has the battery? It comes with 2 batteries.
Oh, the Siren Edge.
That's it. Yeah, so there's that. So it's offering something a wee bit different. But other than that, the majority of them for me are very samey.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually do quite like the look of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good looking wee device, I have to say.
So bitchometer, what do you think?
It's a meh.
Yeah, it's probably a
I'm
meh
sort
even
of-
for me, because I need to try it.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
me it's
it may rub the tingly bits if I do actually get to try it and see how good it is. Or
Oh, wait, where is that?
it could end up going the other way. So
I mean,
I'm
obviously
sort of
we're
in the
talking-
middle.
Yeah. Obviously
Chris,
we're talking about
Stevie's confused.
Chris, where is the UL amulet? It was here.
I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck it works.
the amulet.
We have got one. On the PC. Ah, yeah, I knew I'd seen it somewhere.
Yeah. Chris was showing us it the other night. So this is the UL amulet, guys. This is the one that you wear like a watch. It's a pod system. Right, I'll be honest, right? My initial thoughts when I saw this, I thought, oh God, I can see them all trooping into high school
Yeah.
with their watches. Do you know that way? That is the amulet going. But I was on the call with Chris the other night, and I was really amazed at how much it was actually producing, how much vapor it was producing.
Yeah, I have to say it has. I thought initially, oh, here we go, it's another fucking gimmick. If there's ever going to be a thing that's going to appeal to underage vapors, that's going to be it. But the more I see of it, the more I'm impressed by it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the point of it. See if you're out for a night out or something, and you don't wear a watch, and you don't want to carry big mods or anything with you.
Or you want to be sneaky at work.
Yeah, or you want to be sneaky. Do you know what I mean? There is a use or a place for it. For me personally, no, because do you know what I mean? I wouldn't really have the use for it, but I can see that I can see where, like,
Yeah, you can see the appeal.
Jay's vape reviews, he said it would be good for him, like being out on the motorbike, that he wouldn't have to start digging about. He could just stop and flip his visor up, and it's there. Yeah. What do you think of it, that you're waiting on it?
It's very gimmicky, but I actually genuinely really like it.
Right.
It'd be ideal for me at work because no one would ever know.
No, they wouldn't.
And then like sneak off.
Because
to
it
the toilet,
doesn't
like-
even look, you know, when it's in the watch strap, it doesn't even look like a pod.
No.
No, and it actually functions as a watch.
Yeah.
So, you know. But no, I do really like it.
I would actually be interested to try one to see. What is it? Is it a 370 man?
Yeah, believe so.
I'd be interested to try one to see.
It is cool. It is really cool.
Does it only come in black?
Think so for now, because I really want a purple one.
Well, Chris was saying that it looks like you can remove the strap on it. It's got pins that it looks like you could change out the strap. So maybe they're going to offer different coloured straps or something for it.
Probably.
And it is refillable, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So there we go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think you do have to, like, whenever the coil burns out on it, you do have to replace the whole pod. It's not one of those ones. It's not like the Nord where you can just take the coil out of the inside. You have to actually replace the whole pod whenever the coil burns out.
Yeah, I
Right.
can't open it, but the pod part of it pause out.
Okay. So Chris is saying it has the same swap system as the Samsung smartwatch. So yeah, coloured straps are coming plus the designer is Scouser. There are new straps coming. Cool.
Oh, was it Matty that designed it?
Yeah.
Fair. It is an interesting little thing, and yes, Chris, to that question.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Right, we're going to crack on with these. Just reviews.
Yes. Yes.
Right, while you're getting set up, I'm just going to go and get myself a wee drink. I will be back in 2 minutes.
Cool.
I'm not looking forward to this, but
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Get one.
guys, I was up at Gail and Zan's today, and Gail gave me a couple of the juices for the review tonight. And I was doing a little bit of the knuckle test, and it came to one particular bottle, and I screwed the top off it, and unbeknownst to me, the nozzle was actually stuck inside the lid. So I basically poured half of a bottle all over my hand, and I can still smell it. I cannot get rid of the smell out of my skin, and it's like a combination of a garlic naan bread and Gandhi's flip flop. Honest to goodness, it honks.
No, there's a description.
I mean, the smell's bad enough, so I'm a little bit wary of vaping now, to be honest. But hey,
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because all I can smell is that juice in the house. So
honestly, I'm well, I say, when it did spill over my hand, the first thing that I got, the first smell that I got from it was tandoori chicken. To me,
Yeah,
it's-
you're not exactly inspiring confidence here, Stevie. You know.
no.
So are you doing that one first? Or are you doing
I was going to do the ones that we know are good first, so it doesn't.
Right,
Yeah, yeah, because I'm just thinking,
is
is it going to taint the dripper?
Yes.
Well, I've been desperate
think-
to
So
do this
I
one.
think if it's going to be that strong a one, I think maybe we should leave that one till the very last. If it's going to be.
Yeah.
So this is the Boring Vape Company, guys. Stevie's got the other two of the range there, the Girls of all 5. Now, I've been really looking forward to doing these because they're different juices. They're not run-of-the-mill flavours. They are
No, they
all
certainly
really,
aren't.
really different exotic fruits from like South America, and aren't they? They're totally
Yeah,
different.
I mean, the owner, one of the owners, is a really good friend of mine and Chris's. Basically, he wanted his flavors that different that he actually had to develop his own concentrates.
Wow.
So these are all his own concentrates rather than just buying them in. So yeah, like a lot of time and effort has gone into
Money as well. Right, okay, so I'm starting with the purple mangosteen because I have been desperate to do this one.
Yeah,
We
I
tried
sniffed.
it at Expo, and it is just, when I vaped at Expo, Aim was like, try that, and I tried it, was,
Oh, it smells amazing.
I was, sorry Stevie, I will give you some of this over so that you can try it.
That does. Yeah, I think I'll start with that one as well. That smells really good.
So, as usual guys, it's my dead rabbit. It's a 0.18 coil at 55 watts I'm starting.
I've stolen Chris's goat.
And I am on the Hexon with the original goon on top. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy this one. Judging by the smell I'm getting off it, I have a feeling I'm really going to enjoy
Oh,
that.
it's so good.
Oh, that is.
It really is. If you like tropical fruits,
I did the lick test. I really liked it, I must admit.
you tried it, didn't you?
Yeah, but there's another one you've got made my fucking toes curl.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, that is so good.
Nom nom nom.
Now I can see why you guys come back from Expo raving about this.
Because
Wow.
you love your tropical fruit vapes, don't you, babe?
Oh, I do. Oh, that's.
Although
is
it's
really
like the
good. Try
one
that.
flavour of mangosteen, because it is actually a fruit. See if you look these all up, they're all individual fruits.
Give it
It's,
back.
it's like a fruit. It's like a tropical fruit cocktail. It's got so many different layers to it.
Yeah.
So I've got the flavour card here, and the way it's described.
Girls, where's mine?
I'm on my way. I'm on my
Thanks,
way.
Mia.
So it says, this indigenous royal of the Sunda Islands has long been proclaimed as a queen of fruits. Prepare for sour tones of mango, accompanied by a fresh peachy cream aftertaste. This royal fruit serves up a smile each and every time.
You see, now you all know how much I hate mango. I hate mango with a passion because it tastes like cheesy feet to me, right? But I get the kind of more the peaches in this. It's really, it's quite like dragon fruit.
Oh, it is absolutely gorgeous.
Like, absolutely epic.
I mean, it's different, isn't it, guys? It's not like anything I've vaped before.
No, it's certainly not. Yeah, I could see me having to stock up on that. I could fast see that becoming an all-day vape. That is absolutely gorgeous.
It's very refreshing. It's not heavy or anything.
No,
No.
and
If you like
considering
your fruit vapes, you're going to like this.
yeah,
If you
and
like-
considering it says it has a cream, you know, creams do tend to be a bit heavier, and that is not. It's actually surprisingly light.
It's very smooth.
That is absolutely gorgeous. I am definitely impressed. I can see why you girls love this.
Okay, bitchometer, please. Where are we at, girls?
Oh, definitely tingly bits.
I'm at like mouthgasm.
Yeah, I'm at mouthgasm too.
It's it'll be tingly bits for me. It's not quite at the mouthgasm level, but to be honest, it's really not very far off it. It's close.
I mean, it's not. For me, it could be an all-day vape. For me,
Oh,
and
it
I
is
really
good.
don't
It
do
is-
that
oh,
many
it is-
fruit vapes.
It is good. I have to say, I'm impressed.
Oh, done that
Alarm!
Ow.
Good night, headphone users.
But no, oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
So
definitely
good.
is. Oh yeah, I like that.
It's so different as well. Like, it's actually really hard to describe it.
Sorry, I need to vape it to get the cotton clean so I can drip again.
Yeah,
It's just, yeah, it is. A lot of these are just really hard to describe because it's hard to compare them.
They are so different. They are so different.
oh that is amazing.
Right, what's the other one that you've got, Stevie? Because I think you should do one next.
Oh shit. Do I need to try and pronounce it?
Aye. Because I can't.
Jabba the Hutt's Veruca or something like that.
Oh, you mean Jabuticaba?
That's it. I'm sure I get cream for that once before.
It's actually pronounced Zabuticaba.
Oh, that? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I have like the. I don't just know that.
Zabuti Kaba.
It's
Yeah, I have to admit,
It's on the bottom.
yeah.
Zabuti Kaba.
Zabuti Kaba.
Yeah, well, we'll go with that one next then.
Right, okay. I need to find it.
I'll just vape this while you use.
You need to do it too. Oh, Stevie's got it.
Yeah, that's the one Stevie's doing.
Ah, do you know what Sterling Gales? I brought up just little
Oh,
some
that smells
5 ml
good.
sample bottles and took one each.
Yeah, should have.
That's what I done.
Oh, that smells good. Ooh.
Right, go for it, Stevie. This I want to see.
That
I
is.
haven't put any nicotine in these guys. I'm vaping them zero nic. I've not added any nicotine into them at all.
Yeah, me too, but then I vape zero nic anyway, so.
That's nice.
But yeah,
I
that's.
really like this one.
On the knuckle test, that's nice.
I really like it.
I've got it on the Puma with the wasp. I like that.
I really like that one too.
Is it as different?
It's grape.
Mm.
It's a
Right.
grape juice. I've tried a lot of grape juices in the last few months, and
Oh, that's good.
that's the best one I've tried yet.
Zabuti Cava is a type of grape.
Yeah.
That is nice.
It is a type of grape. So
Some of the grapes you get, that they can be quite sour. That they're so artificial that you just can't vape it. That is really nice. I really do like that.
is it smooth? Is it as
Yeah.
smooth as this?
Yeah,
It's
it's really
yeah,
smooth. Some grapes you get can be really harsh. That one's not. It is a really, really smooth grape.
Or taste really, really synthetic.
Yeah,
It's
like
a-
nearly
it's-
like perfume.
there's a freshness to it as well.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, I like that. I don't see
Maybe
this
still
bottle
got a wee bit
lasting
of
long.
mango through that though, but
You need to let
Yeah,
Jules
that's
try it
nice.
too.
Off. When I come home at night and she says, "Oh, I've did a juice review today." I went, "Have you? Did you save me some? No, put nicotine in it."
oh, well.
No nicotine in it.
I'm impressed with that one. That's another good one.
No, that is nice.
Yeah.
It's the other fucker I'm dreading.
Well, we're leaving that to last, so.
So where's that one on the bitchometer, guys?
I'm going to say mouthgasm because I really like that.
Same.
Yep, I have to say I would agree. Now, like you say, the purple mangosteen really nice, but this
Nicer
is
for you.
actually
That is
for me
that to me is
nicer.
that's for me personally, that's an all day vape for me. And you know how much I like my dessert juices. That is really nice.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm liking. Tasting them. I mean, obviously, I've already tasted the purple mangosteen when we were at Expo. I've not tasted any of the others yet. But you know, I'm a dessert and bakery vapor most of the time, so it's nice to have a fruit. You know what I mean? That I can vape. It's like that. I think that's why I'm enjoying the Enigma so much, because it's a fruit vape. Maybe it's because it's this time of year. I don't know, but it's nice to have that fruit that satisfies.
Sorry, Liz, I didn't say sizzle.
Oh, sizzle. Wait a minute, what have I done? I fucking shut down my chat.
Hey Tandy, thank you babes.
Right, my wife's in.
Yes, wifey's in and wifey has donated a load of bits, so thank you
Hey,
very, very much,
wife.
my darling.
Love you. Yeah, interesting. Right, I think I've vaped this one dry. I'm frightened because I'm going to get a dry hit.
Hold on a minute, I need to do that.
Guaranteed I'm going to set this fucking alarm off again. Right, I think that's about as close as I'm willing to go on that one. So what are we doing next, guys?
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit.
Yeah.
This is a fruit I've always wanted to eat, to try. But it looks that weird that it's kind of put me off a wee bit, and I'm not. I mean, I'm nowhere near as
Thank you,
fussy
Belle.
as you. Do you know what I mean?
Bella's
Jack
donated a
fruit's
few
lovely.
bits as well, so thank you,
Belle.
Belle.
Thank you.
Oh, that smells like bubble gum.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what I thought.
I think that Stevie and I were smelling it earlier. It smells
that's
like
good.
Wrigley's Tutti Frutti.
It does.
A bit like juicy fruit.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Thank you,
it.
Chris.
Jesus, thank you, Chris.
Thank you, honey. That's amazing.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, that jackfruit smells.
It smells like juicy
unbelievable.
fruit.
Yeah, and on the drip test, it actually tastes like juicy fruit as well.
Oh no.
That looks like another mouthgasm.
Ooh,
That is so different. On the vape, it is so different.
it is.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What?
It's got a wee bit of a mint taste to it.
Yeah,
There's a mint there.
that is amazing. And it is really, really juicy as well. Oh, that is good.
Do you know what it does? It tastes like juicy fruit. It tastes like Wrigley's juicy fruit with a wee bit of mint there in the background.
Yep.
It does. Again, they're such hard ones to describe.
Yeah, they're really. I mean, it's it's obviously a fruit in its own right, but trying to describe it with a mixture of other fruits, it's. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, I'm using the cheat sheet here. I'm just reading it. The profile category actually says there's mint in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Right, because I'm getting them in.
Thank you again, Tandy.
Thank you, my darling. Yeah, because you can definitely taste the mint there.
I'm in my happy place with those three.
Oh,
It's a lovely juice. Again, it's very smooth. It's not harsh on the throat at all. It's not sickly. I think that one could be a bit more. That's a bit sweeter than the other two for me.
oh, that. I have to say it now. That is a definite mouthgasm from me. Definite.
That one's coming across as quite a bit sweeter than the other two that I've tried. But it's lovely.
I like sweet though. So
Yeah, me
yeah,
too.
it's mouthgasm for me too.
See, I'm enjoying having some sweet juices because obviously trying to lose weight. I'm beating the sweet
Thank
juices.
you, Crispy.
Away from the chocolate.
Yeah, it's your cravings.
So it's nice having
good.
a sweeter juice that I can turn to for that. Because that's what Jules did, didn't she? When she lost all her weight, she vaped a lot of sweet juices.
Yep. She still does. To be honest.
I do love my wife and I love butter, but not sure how she'd feel about it. What? Oh, she's buttering it, is it? You can butter me up anytime, sweetheart. Yeah, that's awesome. So where are we on the
Oh yeah, all the way up. All the way up. Mouthgasm, definitely.
Yeah.
Chris, you need to get that one in. Definitely need to get that one in the shop. That will fly out.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Tandy.
Oh, sweetheart. And I'm not even having to flash her any booby for that. That's amazing.
I can do it.
There is kind of no room right now. I'm sure that's right. You've just stocked up now. But that's definitely one that I would.
Yeah, that's definitely a future.
Shit, I've just
Do
fucking...
you know? I've out of all three of those that I've tried so far, I would probably buy every one of them.
Yeah, same.
Those are
Same.
definitely ones I maybe should let TC try those because I think those are ones that would go down well at our shop.
It might be different.
So,
I've just noticed for the last hour I've been sitting here as Joe's mama vapes. What a
so
dick.
will we move on to this one next?
That made me panic. I thought I'd buy a vapor.
What one are we doing next?
The
Cherry Moya.
Cherimoya.
Right, okay, and then you're doing that.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, we've got a bit war going on here. This is epic.
Wait a minute, I need to get rid of some of this. I've overdripped on it.
I'm getting a sort of bubblegum smell off this one as well. It's not as strong, but
Right, okay, so Cherimoya. So this is
That's
Wasn't-
really
I
weird.
wasn't paying attention,
Oh.
Irish. Sorry.
oh, that oh, I'm not
No.
I'm not
That's-
sure on that one.
That's
Yeah.
is that the one that made my toes curl? Thought
I'm
that.
not. I'm not sure on that one.
it's very sharp.
Yeah.
I like it though. I think.
It's
I think I like
that,
it.
It's that after. There's an afternote right at the very
Yeah,
bottom.
right at the very back.
That's the bit you go, oh shit.
Yeah, that's the bit that's sort of confusing. It's like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know whether I like it.
Yeah, that's one I'm not sure of. But let's put it
Let's
to the
do
vape
this.
test.
Hey, big guns, welcome, darling.
Hey, you big guns! Long time no see, brother.
Right, let's see what this is like in the vape. Fuck me. Fuck the eyes of me.
No. No. Oh. Oh, good God.
It's not disgusting.
Chris, I'm not sure if it is malic acid at the end of it. I don't
It's-
know what they are, but there's something just there.
It's not malic acid.
There's a sharpness to it. It's sweet, but there's a sharpness to it in the background. Do you get that?
Yeah,
It's
but I
not
don't know
bad.
whether I like it. Like I
Flipping
can't
it
quite
over
decide.
the drip
I
test.
don't know what it is. I think it's one that I would need to vape over a day to see whether it grew on me or it didn't grow on me.
No, I know that's
On
not...
first instinct, it's like, oh fuck. But it's just because it's so different.
Yeah, and...
No, I don't like it.
referring to the cheat sheet, it is described as being discovered by the Inca people in the Peruvian mountainous jungle. This intense fruit is an intoxicating combination of tropical flavours, tightening in on a crisp, sweet apple, coupled with smooth, luxurious custard. I'm sorry, but there is no fucking apple anywhere near that.
No, I get apple. I do get it.
I didn't get the
you know-
custard unless it was mixed
No,
with fucking.
do you know what I get? Flowers. It's too florally. Whatever
Very flowery.
that is, it's too flowery.
It is
Okay.
quite perfume flowery.
And you know what? I'm very sensitive to that sort of thing.
Yeah,
I'm
but
What did
getting
you
that.
just say, Brew? Brew,
What?
say that again?
no,
I
it's...
don't get any floral, but I'm normally very sensitive to it.
I misheard you.
What did you think he said?
Oh, you need to try this.
Yeah, you need to tell us. Come on.
Yeah. Well,
You can't
said
you
I need
can't
a wine.
tease it.
That's what Chris said. That's what Chris thought he said.
I said, I thought it needs a wank.
oh, for
Tries it. It sounded just like, well, Chris said it too. Like, that's what I thought you said. I need a wank before I try it.
I'm normally very sensitive to floral notes, but I'm not getting any floral notes off this.
I get the apple. I do get apple. But it's weird.
No, I'm not. Really not getting apple.
It is very weird. It's. Oh, wait a minute. I've got my airflow shut. That'll be why it's fucking.
Yeah,
It's
no,
that
I'm not.
aftertaste.
Yeah, because you think apple and custard.
Mouth.
Yeah, it's a bit. No. That one's not for me.
It's
Definitely
more
not.
going around the custard apple range.
It's got a similar aftertaste to mango. For me, it's got that cheesy feet aftertaste.
Yeah, no,
I don't know what cheesy feet tastes like.
it's.
Well, imagine
definitely
it.
not
Do
one
you know
for
what I
me,
mean? A mouthful of athlete's foot. That kind of.
Like smells like it tastes, you mean? Yeah. Or
I
you
actually
imagine
thought it
tastes
smelled
like
okay, but it was it was when I did the knuckle test with it. It was just that it's when Gail went. That's exactly what I did. It's just that after note at the very, very end of it. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that one I'm
glad you
really.
didn't give me that one.
Yeah, that one I'm really not impressed with.
I'm on the fence. I don't think it's disgusting. I think that there's people who would enjoy it.
It's odd.
It's very different. It's just very, very different. If you like different juices, then yeah, it's one to try. Why am I obsessed with cheesy? I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of to describe.
Something disgusting.
Yeah, it's different. I'm not
Well, if
convinced.
if that's a cheesy feet, then that's when you suck balls.
Thank you, bitchometer girls. Where are you? For me, I'm a meh. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, for me it's a wank.
Right. Okay. It's really bad for one of them.
Oh, fair enough.
Did you talk her into that one, darling?
He's remaining uncharacteristically silent. I am starting to worry now. Stop it with the wank jokes, I'm dying here. You're welcome, Chris. So yeah, so shall we move on to Stevie's favourite one now?
Yes, I'm going to sit back and enjoy this. Because I can smell it, and I've done the knuckle test like,
Oh,
before
no.
went away today, and
Oh my...
yeah. Suffice to say, I'm glad.
Fuck that shit.
Suffice to say, I'm glad I'm not testing this one. So I've not vaped it. I've only done the knuckle test, but I'll tell you right now, my vote's wank.
Honest, you know what? It smells like dry curry powder.
Yeah. I was thinking, why does that smell like a tikka?
That's what he said as soon as we spilled it, and he was like, "It smells like chicken tikka masala or tandoori chicken."
No, Liz, I said, you're welcome. Not you welcome, you're welcome.
There's a spice in there.
So that one for me, Kev.
There's like
it was a meh.
there's to me there's heavy. It smells like cumin.
Yeah.
It's not cinnamon.
On the
there's
finger test,
cumin
I
in it.
got ginger, like a ginger on it.
Yeah, I got that from the finger test as well, but it really does smell like a curry.
It might be more like a nutmeg.
Yeah, I can't put my finger quite on what spice that is.
There's a spice there.
There's
Yeah.
spice in there.
Are those wank gloves? Irish wants to know. His face. I've been looking forward to this because I saw his face earlier on today.
Oh, I might need another drink. Right, let's try it.
That's why I wait.
I might need a fucking case. There is a spice of there's definitely a spice of some sort in there, and it's bloody strong.
The spice you get more when you vape it.
I'm not fucking looking forward to this, but
Do you know something? This is actually nicer than that Cherimoya.
See, that's the thing. You can never tell with a finger test because it always vapes differently, doesn't it?
That's actually not half bad. There's definitely, I can taste and ginger in it as well, though.
See, that's what I got when I finger tested it. Was like a ginger, nutmeg type spice, mace type spice.
Oh, it's not for me. Nearly gagged then. Oh,
Boy,
no.
Kev, behave
what?
yourself.
It's not as repulsive as the smell.
Right.
No, it does. It vapes a lot nicer than it smells, definitely.
It does. I can't.
The spice is a lingering flavour on the background. That just lingers on the tongue.
Yeah, I
You
don't like
vaped
that.
it,
Yeah.
and
No,
No.
I don't do spice.
yes, because she's such a fussy eater. Never mind a fussy vapor.
No, like, well, yeah, but
As
You know-
Paul says, could it be allspice? It possibly could be, but there's definitely. I mean, what I'm getting is, I'm getting a bit of cumin, a bit of ginger there.
it's odd.
It is odd.
Yeah, it's definitely strange, but I actually
It's
quite
really
like that.
It's different. It's different. It is
Yeah.
different. I mean, I can't take that away from it. It is different, but
How does it vape for you? Does it vape like a savoury, or does it vape like a sweet, or somewhere in between?
Both.
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah.
It's literally
Michelle.
both, and I think that's what fucks me more than anything else. It's basically both, because you get like a really, really sweet. It's almost pear.
Is there a
Oh
bit-
wait, I hit on this fucking score.
I tell you what it's like. Have you ever had a blackberry and pear crumble with
Yeah.
with a shit ton of cinnamon in it?
Yeah.
Take out the blackberry. That's basically what you've got.
Right.
Is there a bit
Yeah.
of clove in that?
there's something else
Slight
in there.
hint of it?
Well,
It's not cinnamon, but it's very similar. Like this
Yeah.
is the closest thing I can describe it as.
It could be allspice actually. There's a wee bit of heat to it as well because when I tasted it, I got the heat. I don't know if you get that on the vape.
well,
Not as much.
going by the flavour card.
Yeah, but can I? Do you know what I can taste in that? Old English toffees.
Really?
Well, according to the flavour card, it says this fruit is prided on its caramel sweetness and bitter pear.
There you go. The two of you named it.
Nestled among spicy undertones, and one of those spices listed is tobacco.
No, that's why I didn't like it.
Probably why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Stevie nailed it with the caramel.
I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I'm actually pleasantly surprised though that you didn't gag, because judging by your reaction earlier on,
I very nearly did.
Yes, you very nearly did.
Very, very nearly did.
yeah, no.
It's just it's not for me. I'm
You know
sure.
what? I've got to
there's
give
someone
it to
that will
him
love
though. He's very, very clever. He's very
God.
clever.
Yeah.
The whole range is, do you know what I mean? So different and so out there from anything you'll have ate before. I've got to give props to him. Do you know what I mean? He's good at what he does.
But that last one just is not for
No,
me.
that's an acquired taste, that one, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it very
it was-
much would be, but
I mean, although they say there's tobacco in it, and I don't like tobacco vapes,
I didn't know the
the
silly
spices
tobacco.
in that is overpowering everything else.
Right.
I think the spice is too much.
I don't think it's the tobacco that's not agreeing with me. It's the spice.
The spice, yeah, because it is leaving that lingering aftertaste on.
Yeah, because I don't like cinnamon and stuff. Like even 0.1% of cinnamon, I'll be on it. Like it's just not me.
I'm pretty
Do you
sure
know
there's
that I
clove
could
in
eat
that.
shit? I put it in everything.
Darren thinks there might be clove in it, but if it's allspice, then there will be.
Yeah.
Clove. Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, it's definitely an allspice type thing, because I think we're all getting
It could be an allspice, a spiced tobacco, like possibly a kind of twist on a turkey's tobacco with heavy spice in it, something along those lines.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Unfortunately, no, it's not for me.
It's not for me either.
Well, obviously,
I
I've
can
not
see-
made it, so
Right.
I can see why someone would really like it.
Yeah, so unfortunately for me, it's wank.
Not for me.
Money, where are you?
Meh.
Nah. Right, well,
I'm
I've
sort
not
of in
made
the
that one.
middle.
I tested it, and for me, it was wank because I couldn't.
I'll bring it back up to you, Gail.
Balls, it
You
is
know,
a
right,
prick.
no, it's fine. I think you should let Jules try it.
Fuck no. You know what? I'm straight in the bin.
But no, overall, right, so we're
it's
looking
wank for
for
me,
a
that one.
rating overall on the bitchometer of the whole line, guys. So obviously Stevie and I have kind of split this, so we're going by the ones we've tried. You girls go first overall, the whole range.
I think because the good ones are so good, it would probably be like tingly bits,
Yeah, I would agree.
because the good ones are that amazing that the not so good ones sort of like I'm not fussed about though. It's like the good ones are that fucking good, yeah. Tingly bits.
Yeah, be tingly bits for me as well.
Yeah,
Stephen?
I think out of the five of them, it's definitely tingly bits for me as well. And I think out of the five of them, the three that the four of us agreed on, I think that'll be his biggest sellers, to be honest.
Yeah.
The other two are a bit.
Yeah, but that,
I've got to say, I'm most surprised and impressed with the jackfruit. I really, really like that one, even more so than the purple mangosteen.
Pepper mangosteen for me.
But yeah, for me it would be tingly bits as well, because as Em says, I think because the other two in the range aren't so great, it kind of just brings it down from mouthgasm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Range.
But it was both, but I don't even know how the hell would you pronounce that?
Parik.
All right, okay. Parik tobacco blend. Let me have a look at that.
Why do I say tingly
It's,
bits weird?
It is kind of smoky, Kev. It is a wee bit smoky. But it's very, very difficult to describe because it's so different. Do you know what it's kind of like? You know how at Christmas you have your mulled wine that you make your fruit wine with your allspice in it?
No.
It's kind of like, it's got a wee hint of that to it, where you're getting all that spice in with the
I
fruit.
hate mulled wine.
Same.
No, I wouldn't say it was. It was. There's not really much of a fruity aroma off it, to be honest with you. I'm looking at that pretty. No, No, but I definitely wouldn't say it was that, to be honest.
Davey, you've been busted.
How?
Husband, where is my enigma? He's got his own now, Jules.
Yeah, it's just it's
His face.
so weird. It's such an odd one. I think because I'm not a fan of sweet and savoury together. I'm not a fan of sweet and savoury things together. Like I can't get my head around it.
Al precious.
Chris, or the yes.
Yeah, no, yeah, so overall, I've got to say I'm impressed. I think the guy's really clever. I think what he's done is really clever. I think it's nice to see a new range of juices that are so different from anything else that's on the market, because we all know, do you know what I mean? You like a flavour, there's standard flavours that everybody does, so to see something so different come out, good on you. But yeah, these three I would definitely try.
Yep.
If you like your fruit flavours, then these are definitely worth trying.
Very much so.
Well, apparently I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I'm just really, I'm just really glad that I've got more than one set, so I can take the three that I really like.
Yeah. See, there you go, Jules. He licked it, so now he owns it. Don't.
Not enough to send Jules up a set. I don't know if Jules got these at Expo, did you, Jules?
No, she didn't.
Could we send Jules up a set to review? Because I would be interested to see what she thinks of them.
Yeah, I've got loads lying around somewhere. I'll find some.
That would be epic.
I'll send them over with the 1K.
I think, do you know what I mean? Because you know Jules' expressions when she tastes it. It would be really interesting to see what her reaction is to some of these.
Yeah, because her reactions never lie, do they?
No.
So yeah, I would be really interested to see what she thinks of them as well. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys at the Board and Bake Company, for sending these in for review for us.
Yeah.
Much, much appreciated.
Yeah, very
Really
much
want to
appreciated.
bake them now because they've been sitting there shouting my name.
I've got like so much. I think you get merch in here as well. Yeah, there's a hoodie, a snapback. Yeah. But no.
Last week Gail turned into Jules, this week it's you, Bunny.
Yeah.
She's rubbing off in us all, that's what it is.
Aye, she's a bad influence, that Jules one. Love her though.
Jules, he said fuck off till you manhandle his mangoes. Fuck's sake.
You'll worry that out.
I know. Right, so we have our wonderful Stevie on with us, Stevie. For those that don't know, and I know you already all know, right? Stevie.
And if you don't, why the fuck not?
Yeah, wankers.
Stevie Dilligaff Atty stands. This is the gentleman who made all of these for us bitches and so many others out there. Husband, can I see that stand, please?
I'm not being. I really wanted the Dilly Gash one though.
Oh, it was so fucking funny, wasn't it? It was brilliant.
So bad.
Oh, I've done it again. I've shut my. Why do I keep shutting my chat down?
That one was a one-off.
I know it is, and that's what makes me sad.
To be honest with you, that they are all one-offs. Not two of them are alike.
Shit on it.
I know, but I wanted that
Right.
one so bad.
So this is the one that he did for Zan. Get a minute to.
Oh, wicked.
And the piston sits in there. His piston stand sits in there as well. That he can build on it.
And it'll hold six atties too.
And it holds 6 atties.
That
It
is
is.
awesome.
It is amazing, isn't it? I mean, the detail, guys, is just out of this world.
That is gorgeous.
I don't know
I
if you
mean-
can't really see the light, but
Chris's Resi one is somewhere.
I've got to be honest with you, Stevie. I've only just started putting atties on mine because I was sitting doing this with it and rubbing it.
I really used to say that. I've been sitting stroking your atty stand and I'm like,
I know, but it's so tactile. It's really tactile, and that's what I've been doing. I've been sitting this thing.
I did eventually finish Jules's this week.
I know. Show Jules.
I have made stands. I've made quite a lot of stands, as you know, over the last year or so. And Jules always says to everybody, he makes all these stands for people, and I'm still bloody waiting on mine.
Yeah.
I thought, you know what, it's not fair on her. She's been bugging me for months and months and months. I said, so I need to get my finger out my backside and get it done. So, as you all know, Jules is she's here. She's a big Harry Potter fan. So, get the fuck.
Sorry, Chris. Yes, I do.
Okay. So, as I say, as you know, she's a big Harry Potter fan. So I decided to make hers themed around the Harry Potter. So,
Wait to see this.
this is Jules.
Oh wow,
How awesome is that?
that is gorgeous.
It's
It's
got all
orange,
the-
it's got all the
Houses,
things.
that's
in the-
amazing.
all the house crests in there. It weighs a fucking ton, this one. On top, it's got the Hogwarts crest there. It's got the unicorn, the centaur. I can't mind his bloody name now. It's Hagrid's hut, the Whomping Willow, Fox the Phoenix, the unicorn, Hogwarts Castle, Nagini the snake, obviously Harry's letter, Harry's glasses, the Hogwarts Express. There's the potions book that they used. There's the spider. That's the werewolf Lupin.
Right.
Harry's Patronus Hedwig,
That's amazing.
and on top the sorting hat is on top of the center valve, and
That's epic.
pop that off. And if you've ever seen not the Chamber of Secrets, the Goblet of Fire, you'll know the Goblet of Fire was blue.
It's so amazing,
That's so cool.
That is wicked. That is wicked.
isn't it? It's so amazing.
So I eventually made her vape stand, so she was quite happy with that. When
I bet she was absolutely outstanding.
Well done.
So we know that you've got your group, Dilly Gaffati Stands, for those that aren't already in it, go and join. Because it started for you with the small pistons, didn't it?
Yeah, and it was just a little experiment, as you know. I mean, I think everybody knows basically the story behind it. I was building an engine at work one day, and basically I was holding a piston in my hand, and I thought to myself, do you know what, this would make a great build stand if I could get one small enough. And I searched high and low, and eventually came up with that size.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show you this one just now. So I bought a few in, messed about with them, built a couple, gave one to Zan and Gail, sent one down to Vic, one of the very first prototypes down to Vic, and basically everybody said to me, you should just make these.
Yeah.
These will sell. And they are at a price that they're available to everybody. It's not as if they're an astronomical amount. And that was one of the other reasons I wanted to try and keep it as cheap and as affordable for everybody. Because
Aye.
I do know there is some stunning build stands out there that, you know, at the end of the day, they do cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
And these things are as durable as hell. You knock it off the desk, you pick it up, there's not a mark on it.
Yeah.
The only thing is with them being aluminium, and they are pistons, they aren't designed to be displayed. So unfortunately, they will come with a little dink and dent here.
But that's what makes them all individual.
Yeah. But I mean, I've, as you know, I've tried various things with them and putting the O-rings in and things like that, and then I've started to steampunk a few.
People have asked me how you do it, and I've told them I could tell them, but I'd have to kill them.
That is nice.
It's awesome.
Now that I really like.
Yeah, really clever, aren't they?
And these ones are more suited to some of the reviewers as well, because of I have noticed, Alex, I mean, I was speaking to Mike Vapes at Expo in May, and Mike said, he said, I use mine all the time, Steve. He says, unfortunately, because of the reflection off the top of it, he says every time the light hits it, he says it dulls my lights back down when I'm trying to record. He said, so I really can't use it for reviews. So I said to him, what I'll do is I'll make you up one with the patino on it to try and dull it down a bit, and hopefully it will work. So we'll just need to wait and see how that's going to pan out for him. And I've also now got bigger ones.
Yes. So this is the thing.
Oh,
Well, that was the original large. That's now the extra large.
wow.
We like big ones.
We do.
So as a matter of
Nothing
fact,
wrong with a big one.
that's actually Chris's.
Oh.
That's Mr. Empire. That one.
Nice.
So Em's going to get to see Chris's big one.
Again.
That's awesome. So yeah, so it went from that into the multi-stands.
Well, it didn't. Not initially. It went from that to this.
Yeah, to joining the pistons up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It went from that to that.
yeah.
And then I thought, do you know what? It's maybe just a bit. It's too restrictive for people because it's only. I mean, I can make that as long as people want, but it's only going to be one single row.
Yeah.
So then I thought, well, what else can I do? And I came up with the idea of using an aluminium base plate. And I think the very first one that I ever made, Village actually bought it. And that
No
was
surprise there then. Our Village.
that was the very first. That was the very first steampunk stand that I actually made, and then I discovered how to patina them, and then that took it to another level.
Yeah. I remember you coming out and showing us the first one that you'd patinaed, and we were blown away. I mean, obviously, we're lucky because we've been with you the whole journey through this since you started it.
Yeah.
And, do you know what I mean? We get reviews and stuff and get to see what you're doing. And I've got to say to you, I'm absolutely blown away with what you do, Steve. I think you're an absolute artist with what you do.
Thank
They're
you.
amazing.
Yeah,
They're amazing.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
they really are.
I mean, I try to. I mean, people get in touch with me, and they ask, what's the price range? How much will it cost me for this? How much will it cost me for that? There really isn't a fixed price on these because at the end of the day, it depends. Do you want just a plain stand? How many 510s do you want on it? Do you want stainless 510s, brass 510s, black 510s? Do you want it themed? And when they start to add that kind of stuff on it, that's when the prices can start to go up and up and up and up.
But the amount of hours that you spend making these, you spend a long time not just making them, but researching everything into it and finding out everything.
Yeah, 'cause it's not something you can just knock up in 5 minutes, though, is it?
No. The very first one, the very first double stand, the one that I made for Vic with the LEDs and that in it, and the old radio TV valve kind of thing, that took me nearly 2 weeks to make.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get it right.
Yeah.
And Paul's is saying it's 1-to-1, that's why it's more unique. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, every single one is individual.
They're made to order.
Yeah.
Say Chris.
Absolutely. So is any of you in chat got any questions for Stevie while we've got him?
Ignore Chris's, please.
Can you just make a big body shaped one with 2 XL stands in the middle with a load of science flags around it? Science just with a lab coat draped over it.
Don't, Gail, you'll be setting them off again, all those thoughts of lab coats.
I know, he's now sitting with a big cheesy grin on his face every time you mention lab coat. He's like,
yeah, you see he's melted. Oh dear.
No, it's awesome. So are you looking to grow it and make it? I know for you it's a sideline. You've got your own work and your own job, and this is a sideline that you do. Are you looking to grow it, or are you wanting to keep it kind of small?
No, I want to kind of keep it small and exclusive. To be honest, I don't want to. I don't want to grow too big, if you know what I mean, because it is difficult to try and juggle my own work. Although work at the moment is pretty pants, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And coming home at night and sitting in here for a few hours at the end, and try to put things together and back and forth to Jules and say, how do you think that looks? Does that look okay? It does. It takes time,
Yeah,
and I still want to spend time with my wife, you know. So
exactly. Yeah.
for me to do it full time, I would need to have. I'm trying to think. To make it worth my while, I would need to have 10 stands on the go at any one time. And
Right.
even at that, I'm going to be perfectly honest here, folk. I'm waving my hand. My heart,
You don't make a lot of money.
don't make a lot of money off of these, and I'm not in it for that. I'm in it because I've always been kind of arty farty, even from school. I've always enjoyed doing things. I've always enjoyed making things with my hands and stuff. And I think this is kind of it's just a progression from some of the the art stuff that I did from school. I mean,
Yeah.
I used to paint murals on bedrooms, way back in the day, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And this just seems to be a continuation of that. It's great. It's getting a piece of metal sitting in front of me, and I can see a vision of what I want, and I just hope that vision is the same vision that the customer wants at the end of the day. I have had some really close ones where I've been like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work.
Yeah.
And I've been very, very wary of sending it to the people. So what I do is I'll send them pictures first. And obviously, you know yourself, pictures don't do these things justice.
I don't.
And they'll say, you know, that looks great, that looks absolutely fantastic. And then when I post it to them, literally the day they get it, they're messaging me, you know, absolutely amazing. I can't thank you enough. It's exactly what I wanted.
I love the Adidas one that you did. It was dead simple.
Yeah.
But it was so effective.
That guy was blown away with that.
Yeah, it was dead effective. Really effective. Right, so you did that, and then after you'd started that, you were out here with Jules, and we were like, Stevie, would you consider casting? And you were like, no. That didn't last long.
No, sure didn't.
You know, no, I'm a bit of a nervous person, to be honest, and
You do really well at it.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. You would never know.
I've calmed down it because I think I've get more used to it. And you guys, you're all my friends at the end of the day. So it is just like having a video call with friends. I mean, I know chat is here and chat's flying by and all the rest of it, but the majority of these people who are in chat, they're my friends as well. So it's just one big happy family. And it was something you always said to me, Gil, just don't worry about chat and things like that. Just look at the 4 people or 3 people you're casting with on screen.
Yeah.
And it's just a video call. And after, I mean, I did the first show that I was on, obviously with my own show a few months back there, and I came off and my guts were killing me.
Yeah.
Because my nerves had kicked in.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do this. I really can't do it.
I mean, the first ever show you went on, I think you went on with Aiden, didn't you? Was it Aiden that you went on with as a guest?
Yeah.
And then you came on the Bitches with us.
Yeah.
And
But
then
that,
started your own.
yeah, but when I started mowing, I just couldn't.
Because it's so different.
It was like, oh shit, what have I let myself in for?
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what, I can't do this. I really can't do it, because for that whole week after that first show of our own, I wasn't with the monkeys. I was like looking like this, and I thought, I just said to the guys, listen, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't do it. I cannot do it.
But you're all right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine now. I'm fine now. I think it was just that rabbit in the headlights syndrome, to be
I
honest.
think when we all started casting, we all had that. I mean,
Gail, what were we not like in December when we made the move from YouTube to Twitch? Oh my
both of
god.
us were ill.
10.
We didn't want to tell each other because we thought we'll make the other one ill. But I was throwing my guts up all day. She was throwing
So
her
was
guts
I.
up all day. So nervous.
Yeah, my first show, I was shit in one.
Yeah. But you did amazing.
Shit in one.
Yeah, but you didn't. You do you know what I mean?
You didn't fucking bat an eyelid, you.
I'm very good at hiding that I'm nervous, but I do get nervous.
Oh, I do as well. I still get, I've got so used to doing this now. I absolutely love doing this. Like, hence why I do so many bloody shows in a week now. But I still do. Shut up. I still do get, a lot. The butterflies and that still sort of say it and think to myself, "Fuck, this is going to be a disaster." But by the time I'm coming off the cast, then at the end of it, I'm buzzing because I've had such a good time.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
I have a quick question for Stevie. Sorry. So, I know you said that you'd have to make so many stands for you to consider doing it full time. Is there any part of you that would worry that if you did decide to do it full time, that it'd lose its enjoyment?
Yes. Yeah. I like to do things like this for a hobby because it gives me a break away just from the norm. I think if I had to do it full time, I'd be like, do you know what I mean?
You'd be stressed as well because then you get the added pressure of, do you know what I mean? You have to sell so many to make a living, and you've got to do this, you've got to do that.
I mean, I've got one sitting here just now that I made up a few weeks back, and I put it actually on the group for sale, and I've not had one inquiry about it.
See, that amazes me.
It's just it's just the way things go. Do you know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
Oh, that is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Kraken theme one, so
That's pretty cool.
that one is up for sale. But it's I think what's happening now is because I think I've created a monster.
Well, Bull Sonic's just asking, do you think would you be able to make one that's custom for old classic cars?
Depending on what classic cars, obviously balls up the American style cars. It all depends. I mean, the biggest thing that I've got is it's trying to find embellishments that will fit. I did have one guy asking about a particular genre of Star Wars, and it was the X-wing fighter squadron called Red Squadron. It was like the squadron that Luke Skywalker was in when they obviously blew up the Death Star, and I could find bugger all for it. People come to me and they say, I've got a theme that can you do something with it, and I try to research it as much as I possibly can. And there's times I can't find anything, and I've got to go back to the guys and say, listen, unfortunately, I can't do it because I can't find anything that relates to, exactly what you want. But the likes of like a classic car, it would all depend on the cars and what I could pick up.
Well, he's saying Galaxy 500. I don't even know what kind of car that is. So.
It's Ford. Is that a Ford? If I can remember right, would I be right, Richard, in saying that's a Ford?
What you do, Balls, is message Stevie on his group, saying, can you put the link in again?
It's a Ford, Ford Galaxy 500.
Message Stevie directly on his group.
The thing with that kind of thing is with the embellishments, because it's a classic car. If it to try and get stuff from it, authentic stuff, the price would go through the roof.
Yeah.
Because people, especially because I would need to import it from the States, because you would really struggle to get something like that here in the UK.
Yeah.
I know there is a few specialist breakers in the UK who do American cars and things like that, but you would pay.
The thing is, though, do you know what I mean? People are, if they're coming to you to get an individual stand that means something sentimental to them, or, do you know, people, I think, are prepared to pay that wee bit extra for it.
Surprise you.
And if they're not prepared to pay it, then they don't deserve to have one.
Yeah, I mean, it does surprise me. People do get in touch and they say, I've got this idea, and they say, right, okay, give me a few weeks, I'll get back to you with a price, because I need to do a lot of research. I mean, I've got a book here that's like that thick, and I've got a shitload of names in it with, the theme of the artist-stand that they want, and I've got lists and lists and lists of parts that I can fit to it, to try and make it suitable for that person, exactly what they've asked me for. So I try to add up add up the price of what everything's going to cost me for me to basically buy it in initially, and then I'll go back to them and say, listen, it's going to cost you X amount. The amount of people that's never get back to me is astonishing. I mean, they know they are getting a one-off piece. That they are getting a one-off piece of art, to be honest. Especially say as a work of art, and that I really feel humbled when people say that to me, that they call it a work of art.
It is.
Well, they are. They really are.
It is.
Thanks. It's, to me, that just makes me feel. It is strange where people you give them that price, and you'll get every now and again you get a cheeky message back going, that's a bit steep. And I feel that turning and saying, well, make it your fucking self then. Yeah. But I don't, you know, it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that would bug me, and I'd be like, do you fucking realise how much all this shit is costing me?
Yeah.
And how much time is put into researching it, never mind building it and making
I mean,
Exactly.
I've been stung twice.
Well, Sainty wants to know that Kraken stand that you have for sale. He wants to know how much it is.
Can't remember anymore. Graham, I think it's on my group page, mate, to be honest. I can't remember. But I want to get back to Ballsy's question earlier on, if I can find it. Where am I? Balls, question for Stevie. How many people were giving him awkward looks after the charity with the one eyebrow? Quite a lot, actually.
Do you know what? He came out here and I couldn't stop looking. I was talking to him and looking at his eyebrows.
It wasn't just the eyebrow.
It was so painful because it was fucking raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took half my fucking skin off with it.
Yeah, she done a right number on you, boy.
Yeah, I mean, it was at that time I started I joined Slimming World because I had to lose weight and shit like that. Well, you know, my weight loss journey and that as well, Gail. And I'm standing in the queue to pay my money to get weighed and all this kind of thing, and I hands my book over, my card over, and the wee woman at the table went. And the other woman was sitting next to her, and she's going. And I'm like that. I mean, and I'm waiting on it, and they went. There you go. There's
I'm surprised they never said.
And she did. She went. There's something different about you. And I went, you fucking think? I can't put my finger out. What is it different about you? So I've only got one eyebrow. Well, everybody in the whole, I mean, it's held in a church hall. Everybody in the whole hall heard about it.
Yeah.
All that night, I'm sitting like that. And you know, if you've ever been to like a Slimming World, a Weight Watchers group, and everything, if you've stayed back for group, they'll come round and I say, what did you lose this week? And what did you gain this week? And it came to me and the woman who was taking the group leader, she says, and what did you lose, Stevie, apart from a fucking eyebrow? But yeah, it was some of the looks that I got, Balls, it was quite priceless. The guys at work never even noticed for a week because I wear safety glasses. None of them noticed. I took my safety glasses off. I was going home. It was a Friday afternoon. I'm washing my hands in the toilet. I turned around and why the boys went. I knew there was something up with you this week. I just couldn't put my finger on it. What the fuck happened to your eyebrow? And it took, about 6 or 8 weeks before it completely grew back in.
That's quicker than I thought it would, though.
The only thing is it's grown in grey now. All ready to do it again.
You're braver than me.
Do the other one next time, and that way it'll even you up.
I mean, to be fair, most of mine are drawn on, so it wouldn't really affect me that much.
But the thing is, if I ever do it again, and I know it was a spur of the moment kind of thing, but what I'll do the next time, I'll make sure I have facial wax strips in and not body wax strips because that fucking hurt.
I'll bet it did.
Because obviously the first time she did it, Jules did it, she went with the grain, so it never took anything off. But what it did, it took some of the skin off. But when she did it the second time, and because it was for leg hair and that kind of thing, it was her leg hair. She literally ripped half the skin off my eyebrow. But I must admit, I don't think I helped myself when I went to the bathroom and drew it back on with a Sharpie. I think that, but it was that. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning after we came off that stream. My eye just completely shut.
Your eye was shut, wasn't it? When you put it the next day and your eye was shut.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Good on you for doing it.
We raise money for a good cause, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was a great stream that we had great fun.
Oh no, the Sharpie eyebrow just.
So, do you want to tell everybody about your new show?
Yeah, we actually managed to drag a certain gentleman out of retirement who's sitting not far from a gorgeous lady in this chat. So yeah, myself, Zan, and Mike of Mike's Mex will be doing bi-weekly show. For that's every second Sunday for you thick fuckers out there. Figuring out myself what bi-weekly meant. So I'm. But anyway, yeah, every second Sunday we'll be doing a show between 5 and 6. So come and join us, guys. It should be a laugh.
It will be.
If
Doesn't
anything else,
bi-weekly mean
and
twice a week?
yeah.
Don't you mean fortnightly? Because
Ah.
bi-weekly means twice a week.
Well, who put fucking bi-weekly in? Bi-monthly. I don't know. Bisexual. I don't care.
Bye,
Fortnightly.
Every second Sunday.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
going to be great.
I have to say I'm excited for this. I can't wait.
Well, I'm so thrilled and over the moon that the big game's coming back to casting.
Me too.
Because I know the banter that him and Stevie have in real life, in person. Do you know what I mean? And if you get to see that on cast, guys, you're just going to be floored.
You're going to be in for a
Mike's
treat.
exactly the same. Mike has a very dry sense of humour as well, the same as you two. So I can imagine it's going to be.
And the thing is, guys, I know we've called it the So Far Unnamed Vape Show, but we couldn't think of a bloody name. And it was I put that up. I says, well, we need to think of a name for the So Far Unnamed Vape Show. And Mike went, that'll do. Perfect, that'll do, fine.
That just sums you three up, though, doesn't it? It's
Aye.
like that laid back.
Well, Chris has hit the nail on the head. 2 Scots and a White Walker.
2
Could be
Scots.
worse, could be 2 Scots and a Johnny Walker. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, as I say, it's vape related-ish.
It'll be great. He's going to cover all sorts of things.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a case of there's not a great deal on a Sunday, and I mean, I know we did the previous show and stuff like that, but we just want to keep it kind of light-hearted for an hour, just chewing the shit, having a laugh, bringing chat into the show.
Yeah.
What you guys want to talk about? I mean, you give us a bit of direction if there's stuff there. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I feel some mischief coming on.
But it's there for a laugh. Yeah, so I mean, come and join us. First show will be a week this coming Sunday. So
Be awesome.
come and join us, guys. Yeah, and be gentle with us, because if you're not, I'll fucking send Zan round to kick your heads in.
You know him well enough to know he'll just tell you to fuck off.
Yeah. So what we're going to do the Saturday night, the night before, we're going to make sure we're going to have Brussels sprout curries. So it should be a windy show.
Excuse me, my husband is bad enough. He does need no Brussels sprout curries.
Oh no! I must
leave that one to Mike.
I must thank Mike Collins for that Brussels sprouts and a curry. Oh.
Is it good?
Oh, fucking fart bombs. Oh, lovely. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. You need to walk down Asda with the walking farts.
Or Gail denies everyone scones at Expo. Listen, balls, I'm having nothing to do with it. That's their thing. That's their thing. No, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to seeing the 3 years cast together. I think it will be epic.
Yeah, but I think it'll be well worth the watch, definitely.
Because I really enjoyed the show that you did a few weeks ago, where you did the DIY, the juice on it.
Yeah, I mean,
which I was pissed off at, because I messaged you, that's got my name on it, and then you said, "Oh, look at this away."
Yeah, and it was her scene won it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, her scene won
it. Because for all of you that know, you know I love crack. Is that another bottle? Right, that's mine. Do not fucking give that away, right? That's mine.
Giveaway time, guys.
Yeah. You get 2 there.
All right, okay.
Mega giveaway time then.
Double giveaway.
There's another 200ml sitting up there.
That's good, because I've not had any crack for a couple of months. I took a break from it because I didn't want to get sick of it.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. It's amazing. And of course, I'm telling everybody how brilliant Stevie's juice is, and they're all ordering it from him, and I go to get some of mine, and it's all fucking gone. I'm like, no, wait a minute, there's something wrong here.
No. But I'll always keep a couple of bottles back for you, Gail. Chris likes the Kilbury and Ice as well, but
it's good. Not that I've really tried much of it.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Kilbury that Zan's got as well. It's lovely.
Not that I got to try it at all.
I'll send you a bottle.
No.
Well, it was. Oh, I've got this in the tank. Stevie gave it to me. Kilbury Ice. Do you want to try it? Here you go. Thanks for taking it back now. And that's all I got to see of it.
It's because he knows you so well, you would just nick it.
Well, he's just told her that there's loads left.
Sweet.
Yeah, Chris, you can kiss that goodbye.
It's a lovely juice, it really is. I'm not a big lover of yogurt vapes, but
yeah, I have to say, I love that one.
A year past in May, Posty sent Dan and I up a bottle of his Calbury.
Yeah.
And I loved it straight away. It was really, really nice because it's not a real strong yogurt.
No, it's
yogurt that's in it.
It's very light, isn't it?
It's very light. It's lovely. Really nice. Yeah, so awesome. What is that?
Mint chocolate chip.
That's 9. Don't even think you're getting it, guys, right? Don't even message them because it's mine.
Chris just said 500 ml of piss. It does look like a very, very strong urine sample, I have to say.
It does, but it's awesome. And you all know how much I love Hod. Stevie's chocolate chip is better than Hod.
Really? Oh, I've got to try that then.
It is, I've got to say. And do you know what I mean? Hod is it's the only chocolate vape that I've ever had that I liked until I tried Stevie's and I like it better.
Bueno cheesecake.
It's better than Bueno cheesecake.
Really? Oh, I'm gonna have to try that one then. Always get plenty. Happy days. Happy days. There's some of that with my name on it as well.
Yeah, you see the date when it's ready though.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Ooh.
That's alright. I don't mind waiting. I'm a patient person.
It is. It's better than Hod. Balls, it really is. Any of that mint chocolate chip going, Stevie?
No.
True Blue.
Not until Christmas. Not until Christmas, True Blue. And me and Gail have already called dibs on it, so you're right luck there, pal.
Listen, that's a really great. Thanks for that compliment, Gail. I couldn't. To me, that's a really high accolade. That
it really is.
It's better than Hod.
Fantastic.
Because I've got a bottle of Hod sitting in there. It's not even been opened yet.
Oh, how long have you had that? How long have you had that bottle of Hod?
About a year.
It is going to be fucking awesome when you do open it.
Yeah. Well, it'll be really good.
It'll be black as a well digger's arse, mind you, but it'll be worth it.
Hod was one of my favourite juices. It has been my whole vaping journey.
Yep.
I mean, the thing is, the mint chocolate chip one that's there. I mean, I messed about with that recipe for months and months and months before I got it. I got it to a recipe that I was happy with.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find the right chocolate.
Yeah.
Trying to get the chocolate concentrate was horrendous. Quite a lot of them were tasting, they were too powdery.
Village, you can bugger off as well. I told you, me and Gail have called dibs on it.
Chocolate is a very, very difficult thing to get right, isn't it?
Yeah, and once I got the chocolate right, it was the mint.
But the mint in it's so lovely because it is just like eating an after eight mint, right? Now Hod was like that, but with Stevie's, you've got a wee bit more of the mint. The mint is fresher in your mouth. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Whereas with Hod, it was more in the background.
Yeah.
But with Stevie's, it doesn't overpower the chocolate. You still get that chocolate, and it's
a good balance.
It's divine. It's divine.
Yeah,
it's
Michelle,
a mouthgasm, guys. It's a mouthgasm. Just go for it.
Michelle is saying that she would like to try Solomero. Yes, Michelle, you have to try Solomero. That stuff is to die for.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, the thing is, guys, I mean, the majority of these, the likes of the Mexican fried ice cream, the Solomero, these are all chef's stuff. It's stuff I buy from chef's flavors. I mean, I just mix them up. Do you know what I mean? It's. I buy the concentrates for these guys. I just add the VG, PG, nicotine, and just throw it into a big bottle. But no, a lot. The thing about it is, a lot of people, they're still very, very wary of trying DIY.
Mm-hmm.
Come to me because I do it.
I don't need to do DIY. I've got you.
Exactly.
Yeah. But this is another reason why I want to carry on doing the DIY videos, or not DIY videos, but on the live shows as well.
Mm-hmm.
DIYs too, because even Mike said himself, he says what he would like to do is he would like if we pick a recipe and the two of us go through it together.
We do it together, yeah.
Live, and
Les wants Cocoa Pops.
Yeah, Chris has just said, exclusive, guys, listen in. We may have another 2 flavors ready for a new line after the fruits. So apparently white chocolate Cocoa Pops and normal Cocoa Pops.
Hello, you rang. You have my attention.
They sound nice.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep,
sound nice.
There you go.
they most
Very
definitely
nice.
do.
I went to try and buy white chocolate Cocoa Pops and I couldn't get any. But I buy Cocoa Pops in the house and they're gone. Do you know what I mean? Like a big family box lasts 2 hours in this house.
Can I answer Balls here? Balls, the chocolate that I eventually used was Flavora Chocolate Deutsch. That's the closest I could actually get, personally, I felt, to real chocolate. The rest of them, I felt, yeah, in a way, they was a bit kind of milky. Some of the other ones, but it was just left that too powdery taste, like cocoa, just straight cocoa powder. But the chocolate Deutsch is, it's perfect. And the thing with Flavora is a lot, if there's any of the guys in chat who do their own DIY mixing, Flavora stuff, because that is so highly concentrated, you only need to use a very, very small amount of it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was that's perfect, to be honest.
See, it's funny because even way back, I mean, Bunny will remember this. Even way back, like 3 years ago, you would ask viewers what they wanted to see, and guaranteed the top vote every time was DIY juice making.
Yep.
And it's pretty much still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So it's great that you're able to do that and to do that on the show.
I mean, I'm not an expert at it. Yeah, it's still a learning curve for me. Chris, I'm going to try that, mate. Thanks for that. A little bit of a hint there. But yeah, I mean, it's still a learning curve for me, because I'll sit and I'll think, do you know what? I like the sound of this. Or if I've been out and I've had maybe a dessert or something like that, or you know, what a fruit cordial or something. I quite fancy a fruity vape. I'll sit and think, right, what's in that juice? What do I actually need? And I'll sit and I'll mess around with the concentrates and percentages and things like that to get it right. If I don't get it right, I don't mind. And this is why I only get like 5 ml samples at a time.
Is that not part of the fun of it? Is playing about with the flavours?
It is. I mean, it was 2 weeks ago. Where the hell's the bottle?
It's like she's playing about with flavours just now, doing this flavour for the Empire line, aren't you?
Which I cannot wait to try.
Soon it will be on sale, so
I am so excited for it.
I made that.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Can you remember the night we were all sitting in the call till like 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning?
Aye.
About 3-4 weeks ago. I couldn't go to bed, so I sat up and I made that. I was just sitting and I was messing about in the ALR, and I'm putting stuff in. I'm saying, right, can I try that percentage? And I made 3 bottles, and that's the one that I kept.
Yeah.
Stevie, I have a challenge for you. It's a personal one for me. Right. When you said then that you want to make flavors of cordials and stuff, there is one, and I can't remember if it's Tesco's or Asda, but it's their own brand, Cherries and Berries cordial.
It's Asda. That's my favourite.
It is my absolute favourite. If you make one similar to that, I will fucking...
That is my favourite. I buy 5 bottles of that in the house every week.
How good is Cherries and Berries, can I just add?
It's really good.
Oh, that stuff is just out of this world.
It's so
It's either Asda or Tesco.
It's Asda.
It's Asda.
Yes.
Cherries and Berries, and it's not expensive stuff, but
It's Asda's own. It's Asda's own brand, and it's about £1 for a bottle or something. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And do you know one of the easiest things about it though? See, when you look at the back of the ingredients in the back, it gives you the actual percentages of the fruit juices that you use in. So it's a great guideline.
Yeah.
And it's something very, very easy.
Yeah.
For people to try. That's the thing. If you see something, if you're eating something or you're drinking something, look at the back of the bottle.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they will give you that percentage of what's actually in it, and if it does, write it down. So it's giving you a base to start from, and then you can.
That involves fucking numbers and maths. Get to fuck. I've got you.
Yeah, it's one of those that I just if I could.
No, I mean, I would look at that and my mind would blow up. Would be like, no, I didn't know where to start.
Yeah, I mean, Jules bought one. I think it was from Tesco 3 or 4 months back, and I think it was Forest Fruits. And I looked at it and I went, you know what? It tastes lovely. I said, I'm going to try and make it. I've just not got around to it yet, but I'm going to give it a go. But as I say, the good thing about it, you turn around the back and the list of ingredients is there, and it gives you, although it says cherries and Forest Fruits, one of the main ingredients in it's apple,
Yeah.
because obviously apples, it's just
That brings all the other berries together, doesn't it?
brings everything back out. So yeah, no, I mean, I'll give that a go. It's not a problem. What I'll do is I'll go buy a bottle over the weekend, and the other thing is though, it's okay saying right. It's got, just for saying sake, it's got cherries, it's got this in it, it's got that berry, it's got this berry, it's got the next berry. But it's finding the right manufacturer of the concentrate that's going to be the exact flavour, because you can end up buying 10, 15 cherry flavours or cherry concentrates.
Yeah.
There's only one of them is going to be right. Yeah,
That's
I
true.
mean, so you could end up with shitloads, and you're like,
I find a lot of the cherry. I love cherries. Cherries is one of my favourite flavours ever.
Mine too.
And I find a lot of the cherry vapes that I've tried are very chemically. I've not really found a cherry vape yet that, do you know what I mean, really does it for me. So anyway, so that's our time, guys. We've actually run over time. That was a quick show.
As it's fine.
It was a quick show.
I'm just thinking about
thank
vaping
you very
cherries.
much. Thank you very much for coming on, Stevie. Do you want to give your goodbyes, darling?
well, thank you very much, ladies, for having me on and break my Twitch duck.
It's always a pleasure.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, ladies, and thanks, guys, in chat. And yeah, Emma, I'll try and see what I can come up with for that juice for you. And yeah, guys, if any are in if you're looking for an artist stand or anything like, yeah, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yep.
Just
See, you'll
up.
put the link in again because he's that good. There you go. I didn't even have to see it; and it was in.
Yeah, Timmy was saying there, Wham Bar and Iron Brew. I think that would be his liquid crack juice.
Those wham bars.
Is cherries and berries a soft drink like him too? Yeah, it's cordial. You add water to it.
Yeah, it's diluting. We call it diluting up here. It really is. She's right. It's really good stuff. It's really good stuff. In fact, I'm out, which is why I'm drinking water tonight. So yeah, thank you for having us on, coming on with us, Stevie. Really, really appreciate you being here, darling.
Yeah, thank you.
As always, it's fun. I'm going to say my goodbyes because you two can close it. So, thank you, everybody. As always, we really appreciate you all being here with us every week. You show up and you support us, and it really is much, much appreciated. Thank you for all your bits and your subscriptions and all the support that you show us. It blows us away every week when you do this. We can't believe that Bob Shanks can get this. What the hell is that? Are you all right?
Did you use his dripper and forget what was on there?
I tried that.
That fucking spicy one. That's worse. Oh, that's like the fucking herb and spice rack in the kitchen.
Oh, no. Right, okay. Take the cotton out before
That's the first thing I did. Cotton out.
Right. So yeah, thank you so much. Remember, guys, that you can go into the BOE Bitches of Eastwick code for Empire. Vape code is now Mouthgasm10. It's not BOE 10, so you can use that to get. And if you haven't already, just go and get some. Right, just go and get some. You will not be disappointed. I want to also mention that tonight, as soon as we finish, he's probably started now. Flat Cat Vapor's on with his next show with the reviewer versus reviewer, and it's nice guys a wee bit vapey that are on with him doing the challenge. Then Salford's on at 11, and then you have Scuba on at 1 o'clock. So thank you so much. We love you all, and we shall see you next week. Go Bunny. We'll let M close.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. But yeah, basically just to mirror what Gail has said, thank you everybody for joining us. It's always a pleasure chatting to you fine people every Friday evening. Stevie, you're an absolute legend, mate, and thank you so much for agreeing to come on with us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here, and you've got such a wicked sense of humour, and we just love you. Ems and Gail, as always, it's an absolute pleasure casting with you. You're my bitches, and I love you both very, very much. So yeah, thank you for everybody for the support, for the bits, for the follows, the subscriptions, all of it. It means the world to all of us, guys. So yeah, we very, very, very much appreciate that. So we'll see you all again next week. So I will hand you over to our very gorgeous science tits, and she can close us out.
Yeah, just reiterating what everyone else has said. Thank you guys for joining us on this very, very warm but horribly weathered Friday. Well, over here anyway.
It's the same here. It's grey as fuck outside, but it would melt you.
Yeah.
It's been pissing it down today.
Man,
But
that
yes,
stuck to this fucking chair.
Yeah,
I know he's
But
done that just came out. Sorry.
that's just a mental image that I'm not going to get rid of now.
but no, thank you guys. Thank you for obviously, your subscriptions, your bits, Patreon, all that jazz. And thank you for joining us again. Massive thank you to Stevie. And if you make that cherries and berries juice, I will just love you even more.
I'll try my best, Alan.
Oh, I'm so excited. Let me know. But yes, thank you guys. And I shall see you next week. I think next week is my final week.
It is.
Yeah, and then you're buggering off and leaving us to go on a cruise.
I know.
I know.
I'm sad. I'm really gonna miss you guys, but at the same time, I'm gonna be sunning it up around the
Listen.
net. So I can't complain.
Yeah, you betcha.
I wouldn't even think twice about us. I'd be there on this cruise ship, not giving a flying fuck about anything.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
It's Friday, bitches. Another pina colada, please.
I just to rub it in. How many fucking photos is she gonna spam us with the cocktails?
Oh, you are gonna get so many photos.
It'll be the sausage leg. It'll be the sausage leg pictures, wouldn't it? You're going to get shit.
Chris, I'm thinking of he's going to be a wee lost soul. He'll love the first couple of days and then he'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
I know he'll be milling about that house not knowing what to do with himself.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, everybody, and we shall see you next week.
We
You
will.
shall.
Bye all.
Bye.
Bye.